Hey, hello, hello. Good morning from the Kingdom of Wonder, Cambodia. This is Uke Revolution, and you're watching a live lesson for the Van Morrison song, Moondance. Now, truth booth, I overslept by about half an hour this morning because my phone died and my alarm didn't go off. So usually I go over the song by myself before I start the stream, but this morning I didn't have time for that. So I'm going to do this live lesson a little bit different. We'll go over the chords and the chord structure, and then each part I'll give you a demo with the lyrics before I kind of teach it, just so I can get it fresh in my own head again. Thank you for being here. Please hit like if you would like, if you would like. And I'm going to put up, let's see, I'm going to put up the chord shapes. So we'll go over the chord shapes first. And don't forget, if you want the PDF song sheet, you can join monthly on Coffee. I found out how to pronounce it. I was pronouncing it like it's Wi-Fi and kind of a co-working situation or something. Yeah, we have moved. We are in the process of moving from Patreon to Coffee. Makes so much more sense. But to me, it looks like it's Wi-Fi, but it's Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi. I don't know. It's Coffee. Okay. Speaking of, hello, ukulele butterfly. Is that a question mark because you can't hear me? Please tell me if you can hear me. Wait. I'll check it on my own on the YouTube screen. Yep, it's working. And this, I noticed the delay between me and the thing is 40 seconds. It's longer than usual. So if it seems like it's taking a long time for chats to get answered and stuff like that, that's why. Okay, let's look at the chord shapes. The chord shapes is... So, we got A minor 7, B minor 7, D minor 6. Don't panic. I give you two options for D minor 6. I like to use the second one. The first one here is, I would put a pointer finger on the E string, the first fret. And I would put your middle two fingers on the top strings of the second fret, and then your pinky on the bottom. If you want kind of a point of reference, it's like a D minor 7, but you move your pinky down. And then the one that I like is this kind of waterfall shape. So you've got a pointer finger on the fourth fret, the G string, and then your other three fingers on the next fret, D minor 6. E7. I sometimes do the E7 that's barring the fourth fret, and then you have your middle finger on the bottom, the A string of the fifth fret. You might see me do that. If you see me do that, don't freak out. That's what I'm doing. A minor. D minor. And then these last three we only use for the very ending line. It's for the outro, G, F, and E. You can probably do E7 as a substitute. We'll see when we get there. Okay. Then what else are we going to look at? Okay, let's look at strumming real quick because it's pretty simple for this song. Well, sort of. We can use the island strum. We can use down, down, up, up, down, up. But you will see when we are changing chords during the verse. I'm going to move that works well with the verse thing off. I will tell you that myself. When we're changing chords in the verse, we change chords we change chords often, frequently, at the same pace. So we have to split up a bar between two chords. So you can use down, down, up, or down, chunk, up, chunk, up, which is this first line here. The second line, this is recommended for the verse because we're changing chords every 2 beats, like for the whole verse. So this one is down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. I'm going to show you just with A minor 7. I need to show you with 2 chords because it's all about changing the chord, right? Wait, let's tie these in together. Okay. Let me show you the verse chords. It's just 2 chords for the whole verse. This part right here at the top of this little box, verse and outro, the A minor 7 and the B minor 7. So with this down, chunk, up strum playing A minor 7 and B minor 7, that will sound like this. A, B, down, chunk, up, 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 down. So as you can see, it's kind of an asymmetrical offbeat change. The B minor 7 comes on the and of 2, and it's gonna come, I make the chord change on that first up. So this second strum pattern here, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. On the up, the and of 2 is when I place that bar finger down for the B minor 7. And this little rhythm, I talked about this on so many different lessons because it goes with like, if you're changing on the 1 and the and of 2 instead of like something more even, the 1 and the 3, it sounds cooler. So we use it a lot for strumming or playing songs that have a really complicated rhythm to make them sound more rhythmic without having to do a complicated strum pattern. So this little rhythm has come up quite a lot, actually. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and changing to the next chord on the and of 2. And we use it with that down pat strum you could also use to play this. So you're just strumming down, the A minor 7 on the 1, and then on the and of 2, the B minor 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 it does have a swing kind of rhythm, this song. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. Let me show you. Oh wait, let's see. What's the last strum pattern? Down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. Okay, so this is a lot like the second one, but we're adding an up. So it's like a busier strum. Down, down, up, chunk, up, 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 down. Keeping it really light in your strum hand because it is kind of a busy song with the strums that you might use and because you're changing chords so often. So those last 2, I'm looking at the chords and I'm looking where we use them. Those second 2 strum patterns work really well for chords that change more often, such as the verse. We just went over A minor 7 and B minor 7. And later, when we do the chorus, that will come back into play too. But for right now, I want to show you a verse with the lyrics. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to turn off the chord shapes. We only need 2 chord shapes for the verse. I'm going to turn off the strums, and I'm going to turn on this verse. So we can have a verse demo. Where's that other thing? This one I want to turn off. Okay. Many moving parts for live lessons. Here we go. So this is like when I used to record regular lessons. This is the part I would edit out. It's the same thing with you having to wait for me moving stuff around. So let's do a verse. And I'm going to use down, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up. So we can gather around these two chords with that strum before any singing starts, yeah? A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a A minor. And it's a bit down tempo right now, not up to regular tempo, yeah? Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. I just realized something I'm doing I didn't teach you yet. Just subconsciously. Okay, let me get back to down, chunk up. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down. Okay. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. Wow, and this is an excellent example of how if you're concentrating very hard on a strum pattern rhythm, it becomes stiff. The second half of me demonstrating that, because I'm like, okay, I got to stick to the one I told them I was doing. Got to be really stiff and like tense for me. I'm like, okay, don't drop the strum pattern. Don't just start doing whatever. Okay, but let me show you what I was doing. In the first half a little bit, subconsciously, just kind of by accident, as you do. And do I have it on here? No, I don't. Okay. So this is another option. I'll have to explain it with the little layout we have here. So I was subconsciously doing the down chunk up, or the down chunk for A minor 7. And then for the B minor 7, I was doing up, up, down, up. Like, oh, no, it isn't. It is in line 1. My bad. This is what happens when you oversleep half an hour. It is. I do have it marked that way. Wait. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, down, up, down, up. Oh, it is island strum. Okay, I'm confusing myself. I was doing the island strum. I was doing the island strum, but dividing the strum pattern in half. And this is like what's more natural for me to do, and I immediately slipped into it, and I went, wait a minute, this isn't what I told them I was going to do, because I told you guys I was going to do this one. The down, chunk up, down, chunk up. If you take the island strum pattern and play it with the verse, you can play down chunk for A minor 7. That's like we would do anyway with this one, with the second line. And then you play up, up, chunk up, or up, up, down, up for the B minor 7. And that's actually what I started doing when I was demonstrating it. Let me intentionally show you that. Dang it. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A minor 7, down, down, or down chunk. B minor 7, up, up, chunk up. Yeah, splitting up the strum pattern. Okay, hey guys, hey Brad, hey Pat. Okay, let's see. I gotta bring my stream thing back. Okay. So I'm gonna put up the next little section of chords, which is the pre-chorus. So this is the nice magic seems to whisper and hush. Let me get this out of the way. So we've got D minor 6, and just in case you forgot, D minor 6 is hidden behind this thing. Just in case you need to look at the D minor 6 again, I'm going to use the one on the 4th fret. We've got D minor 6 for 4, A minor 7, and then we do that 3 times. When we get to the end, we're following the lyrics. This is, what is it? Seems to shine, bump, 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 and you'll blush, bump, bump, bump. So instead of like putting the real actual rhythmic notation, it's just kind of a vague rhythm notation of it here, and you follow that lyric. You follow the lyric. Seems to shine, deep, deep, deep. And you'll blush, e. For these first 6 bars, D minor 6 and A minor 7, we're not changing chords that fast, so you can just use the island strum, down, down, up, down, chunk up, chunk up. 1 round of the strum pattern for each one of these chords. Hi, Demi. Okay. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. That's what I said I was going to do earlier, too, because I woke up late. I'm going to demonstrate it for you with the lyrics, and then we'll play the chords one time, and then do it with the lyrics again. 1, 2, 3. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine, and you'll blush. So those little quick, jazzy, jazzy down strums for the D minor 6 and the E7 after seem to shine and in your blush. A tip for this change, because the A minor 7 is open strings, wherever you're doing the D minor 6, and I'm going to close this so you can see my hand. Looks like my internet's being weird today. Great. Awesome. Wherever you're doing the D minor 6, you can just release those fingers. Don't move your hand, because it's like a complicated chord shape, right? So let's give ourselves the biggest break possible. If we're playing A minor 7, you can leave your fingers like hovering right over that D minor 6 shape, so it's easy to go back to it. I'm even sort of keeping them in line for that position. So let's play with the island strum. We'll play these slowly. And then do it with the lyrics again. I'll put the lyrics on the screen for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor 6, A minor 7. D minor 6, A minor 7. D minor 6. Seem to shine in your blush. Can I? And let me get those. This one? Yeah, it is. Let me get those little lyrics up. And we can play through just the pre-chorus one time with the lyrics, and then we'll go tackle the chorus. 1, 2, 3, D minor 6. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I? And we are to the chorus. So in the chorus, we're getting back to this. I'll close this for a second. In the chorus, we're getting back to this rhythm of changes that we had in the verse, but we have different chords. So we're doing A minor 7 for 1 and 2, down chunk or down down. And we're doing D minor for up chunk up, down chunk up. The D minor comes in the and of 2, like the B minor 7 did in the verse. And then we've got a weird thing happening here at the end with the E7. So I'm going to play, like I just did for the pre-chorus, I'll play one with the lyrics for you as a demo. Then we'll go over this chord structure, and then play it again with the lyrics. Oh, I'm like, where can I put this? You can still, sometimes I have to put it on my face so you can see. So you can see my hands. That's the most important part. A minor. Did I put A minor 7 there? Oh, okay. I just noticed I put in like the chord layout notation, I put A minor 7, and here over the lyrics I put A minor. So in this song, they're pretty interchangeable. I need to, I'll make it consistent later. I'll brush that up so it's more consistent, but let's see which one works better. I'm gonna do the A minor for right now. So we're coming from seems to shine your blush. Can I just have a moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Ooh, that E7 quickie, it's going to make you sound like super professional and rhythmic and like a jazz musician. Yeah, let's stick with the A minor for this one. So, you turn that off. So we've got A minor, D minor. We're doing this A minor, D minor change with the A minor, down, down, or down chunk, D minor, up, up, chunk up, or up, up, down, up. It looks like 1, 2, 6, 7 times. We have 7 bars of that. And then on the last bar, this is my love, bow, bow. This E7 comes right on the 2. So after doing all this, it's going to sound very like snappy and sharp and rhythmic because we've been doing this whole rhythm of the D minor coming on the and of 2, and suddenly this E7 is coming half a beat earlier. So it makes it sound really sharp and punchy. So that last bar, we've got A minor just strummed down, A minor on the 1, and E7 on the 2. And you can just strum down for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Do 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 do. So let's play through this chorus. I have to count all these bars of A minor 7, D minor for you. But it's a good practice to get in the groove. And you can do down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up. I'm probably going to do, even if I try to do that, I know I'll slip back into splitting up the island strum. Down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up. So we can just kind of gather around. Gather around the A minor. You play A minor 7 if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, A minor. A minor, D minor. A minor, D minor. A minor, D minor. Okay, I'm going to count them. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, last one. Did you get it? Did you get the E7? I'm going to start a poll. Did you get the E7, yes or no? Let's do it again. So we're doing that bar of A minor and D minor 7 times. And then we're doing on the 8th bar, A minor, E7. 1, 2, 3. A minor, D minor. A minor, D minor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pow! I love that E7. A minor, pow! Catching you off guard. Okay, with the lyrics. That's not the lyrics. With the lyrics. So let's, no, we just play it one time and then we'll put them together. We'll play just the chorus one time, then actually we'll put these two together. And see how that goes. Okay. Let me see. So let's just gather around A minor and D minor. Here we go. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? I am barely touching that last A minor. So you can really punch it, pow, on the E7. I'm just barely touching it. Bum, bum. Let's put these two parts together. And then we'll put like the whole thing together, I think. Oh, we gotta go over the outro. Okay. That's what's coming. 1, 2, 3. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make one more romance with you, my love? So I think I was talking about how I put the chorus, I put A minor 7, and then what's it called? And over the lyrics, put A minor. I think it is A minor. I have to go back and check, but I think it is A minor because you take that one little, like theoretically, pop music theoretically, you're taking that fourth tone out. It makes it up more like a solid sound. And in the verse with the A minor 7, it's more like dreamy sound. So in the verse, it's a little chill. We're like chilling, and then all of a sudden he's freaking out. Can I just dance with you, please? So we're using like a stronger chord sound there that's less dreamy. So I'm pretty sure it's the A minor. Because there is like, you can like distinctly kind of hear it when it comes back in the verse. When the minor 7 comes back in the verse, it's like that dreamy sound again. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be A minor. I gotta go check later, and then I will take it off of here. But you can like, for yourself in this song, whatever you want to do, this is a song where you could play like D minor 7 instead of D minor. I would pick D minor because again, it's like the sound of the chorus is less dreamy and more like punchy and solid than the verses. But you could actually substitute the minors and the minor 7s here. In the verse, I would keep the 7s because it's the dreamy sound. But that's just, you know, you do you. You do you. Let's see. And we are going to do... It's somewhere. Where did I put the outro? There's the chord, the other chords we need for the outro. What did I do with it? Oh, maybe I didn't add it in here. Let me add it in real quick. I know I have a picture of it. I just didn't put it on my little streaming thing. Yeah, water break, everybody. Coffee break. Water break, coffee break. I need water and coffee, but I have to do something during the water break. Let me see. Thanks, Mary Ukulele Butterfly. You can buy it in my shop. You can get it in my shop. And I'll show you the back. You guys never see the back of the shirt because I'm always, you know, talking to the camera. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, the outro picture. It's right here. So I was doing this last night. I stayed up too late. That's not why I overslept, but I stayed up too late watching the news from New York. So I was doing this after like midnight. I was like, well, I might as well just do the images I was going to do tomorrow morning. So it's a good thing I did, because then I woke up too late. Okay. That is not, wait, yeah, that is the outro. Okay. The back of the shirt. If I spin around, did you guys see I got a new chair? I got a new chair. Have I live streamed with my new chair yet? I can't remember. It says, let me go that way. Get your Yukon. See it? Yeah. Get your Yukon, guys. This shop is linked. I think it's showing. I think it might be even showing products on the screen. I don't know. I put these things into motion, and then like I leave them to like collect dust months later. I did. But there's like t-shirts and stickers and mugs, I think. I have a Uke Revolution mug. I'm not drinking out of it this morning. I'm drinking out of my Baby Yoda mug. Which was a little Christmas present from my best friend in my hometown, Jessica. Shout out to Jessica. Coffee. Okay. Oy. All right, the outro. So the outro is, what's it? It's kind of a verse. We're doing the verse chords. We got this E7 that's up here at the top over 1. That's coming off of the chorus, that little punchy E7. The lyrics overlap a little bit. So it's the end of the chorus. My love, one more moon dance with you. So this first lyric of the outro overlaps with that E7 at the end of the chorus. I noted it here too. And then we're going back to that A minor 7, B minor 7 thing from the verse. And there's kind of some vocal ad-libs and stuff like that. And then on the last line, we've got this walk down thing happening. And we're going to follow, instead of saying like, this is the rhythm of it, again, we're going to follow the lyrics. Let me close this chord so you can see my hand. So this last line is the, can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love. So we're just following the lyrics. A minor, can I just have G, one more F, and then these are a little more spacey, but this is kind of approximately where they come. Moondance E. I will see if you can do an E7. Hang on a second. With you, D minor, and then we sing my love, and you finish with an A minor 7. Let me see if you can do an E7 instead of an E here. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? I think you can, but it adds a different kind of atmosphere. Because these, kind of like with the A minor I was talking about in the chorus, makes it more like solid. It's a bit more like resolute sound if it doesn't have a 7. So these G's and F's are very like strong sounds because they're just basic major chords with no 7s in them. When you add the 7, you're adding a bit of like dreaminess or speculation, or kind of like there's an edge to it. Like it's not as firm as playing just a major chord. So you can, if you just really don't want to play E, you can play E7. I think it makes the song sound like, it makes like the meaning of the song different a little bit. Can I just have one more moon dance with you? Right? That sounds really resolute with the regular E. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? But for me, with the E7, it sounds more like he's not that confident. But you do you. That's just pop music theory. So this whole little thing, let me see if I can sing it right. with these little ad-lib kind of things. La, 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 la. That little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and one more moon dance with you in the moonlight on a magic night. La 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 in the moonlight on a magic night. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Yeah! Yay! Whole thing. Play the whole thing. Let me see. So there's a very long solo section with like maybe, the most famous jazz flute of all time. Solo. Isn't it? I think it's a couple different instruments, but one of them is flute that does a lot of soloing and riffing in this song. And that section is pretty much just, it is just an instrumental verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus. Am I going to play those today? I mean, I could. It's really long for me to just do mouth trumpet the whole time. I feel like it's a bit much. I'm not going to do the solo section today, but just for your own information, if you don't get the song sheet, the solo section is verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. And yeah, we're going to play the whole thing. So fun fact, I looked up kind of the history of how this song got made because, let's be honest, it's pretty cheesy, okay? Like, I know it's like a huge giant hit, and we love to hear it at wedding receptions. But it's like a pretty corny song, and I'm like, what's up with this song, Van Morrison? Because you're a little bit left to center, and this song is pretty mainstream. So I looked it up, and it was this is a sellout song. All tea, no shade. The first album that Van Morrison put out got great critical acclaim, but it was a public, like a mainstream failure because it was just too out there. Like, the comments about it were like, no one wants to listen to like hours of poetry with these like hard to follow songs. The critics were like, this is art. And the people were like, where's the hook? So when he went back into the studio, he was under pressure to have like a commercial hit, like something they could release as a mainstream single that would be really successful. So he wrote Moondance. And that's why it's such a cheesy song for Van Morrison to play. Because he was writing for the mainstream audience when he wrote Moondance. And that's your music history lesson for the day. But I was like, this song is so cheesy. Like, what happened, Van Morrison? You got like Crazy Love on the same album and some other, I don't know, just like these really great like folk songs. And then there's this like wedding reception song. It's fun. We love it. It's really fun to play. It's so corny. It's kind of off-brand for Van Morrison. Okay, we're gonna play it. I'm gonna put like the chord layout back up. If you guys are following along, so I will. I gotta turn off the lyric one. Oh, okay. So we're doing verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Yeah, verse, pre-chorus, and then the outro. Let me put the little outro thing back up so you guys can get that last line if you're not playing along with the arrangement. Oops. I will put it over here somewhere. Eebie-dee-dee-doo. And let me put that one under there. And I'm going to move it down. Okay. Does that look confusing? I'll leave it down here. So that's the outro for later. Yeah, so we're just following this anyway. 3 times until we get to this outro business at the bottom. And the outro comes right after the last chorus anyway. Let's go! So we can just gather around the A minor 7, B7. Because that's how the song starts anyway. I'm switching this a little bit, okay. A minor 7, B minor 7. And I'm trying to get where you can see my chords. Okay, we got it. Now we're ready. Here we go. Well, this marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. Pre-chorus, you know the nice magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Oh, well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. And I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. When you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? So I lied. We're going to do the solo section because I want to break from singing. So we're just on the verse here. 4, 5. Keep doing that. The pre-chorus. Here it comes. The chorus. Well, this a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. You know the nice magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? One more moon dance with you in the moonlight. on a magic night. La 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 la, in the moonlight, on a magic night. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Cha cha cha. Hey. So on that verse 3, I don't remember because I didn't have time to listen to this morning because I woke up late. Is that I sound like a broken record today? I woke up late. He does the melody different. He does like more of an improvisational sounding verse 3. I can't remember how he did it, so I just sang it like normally, and then I was trying to do some of it and sounded bad because I choked. I choked in the moment. Yeah, do whatever you like. I did change verse 3, like the chords over the lyrics, so it matches the way that he does, like the kind of improvised version of the melody in verse 3. But I got there, I'm like, I can't remember what he does. So I'll just sing it like normal. Yeah, I don't have any notes. Any notes? I don't have any notes. I don't have anything else to say about this about this arrangement. Do you have any questions? That's my question for you. Yeah, that's Moondance, y'all. I'm pretty. This was a suggestion from one of the coaching students from Patreon. And it was going to be a jazzy live stream. And I thought, yeah, why haven't I done that song? Why haven't I done Moondance? It's so popular. And it's very jazzy. This is a very jazzy tune. So I thought, well, let's just do it. Let's just do Moondance. Because I didn't really have any ideas for a jazzy one to do. So that's kind of the jazzy one this month. So for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be on break. It is New Year in Cambodia, and a lot of Southeast Asian countries celebrate another New Year in the middle of April. That's coming up. So I'm doing a teeny bit of traveling. And yeah, I'm just doing like spring cleaning around here and still trying to get stuff transferred properly for Ko-Fi and get like links everywhere changed on all kinds of, on like every YouTube video. It takes a little while. And making song sheets for older YouTube lessons that don't have a song sheet. So it's kind of like spring cleaning and spring break. And then live streams will be back towards the end of the month. The calendar is on the community tab on the YouTube page, or it's on Ko-Fi or Coffee. It's on Coffee or Patreon. I still want to call it Ko-Fi, because if I say coffee, then it sounds like it's coffee. You know? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for Moondance today. But that said, I imagine I will probably just end up randomly going live either here or on Instagram or on Twitch, because I'm trying to get Twitch set up for more like original songwriting and freestyling, improvising stuff. That's on my list of spring break things to do on my vacation. If you change over, no, it doesn't really matter. I would, Demi, for patrons that want to change over, I'm not gonna like, if you have like a lapse of a few days, it's not like I'm gonna kick you out of the library for 3 days. So for Ko-Fi, I still want to call it Ko-Fi. For coffee.com, they charge you according to the day that you sign up. So like on Patreon, they charge everybody on the same day. But on Coffee, it's according to when you sign up. So if you sign up on the 15th, they're always going to charge you on the 15th. So I don't know if that makes a difference. If you want to like plan when you get charged. And like on Patreon, you've already paid until the end of April. Like I would wait to do it at the end of the month. The only thing I have to figure out is how to do polls. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do that because they don't support polls on Coffee. That's kind of the one thing. And I need to message their support people and be like, can you put polls? It might be like a survey and Survey Monkey or something. But we're going to figure it out. And I got a lot of people joining over there, so that makes me happy. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. I think I'm getting a lot of confused people, which is totally fine. I'm still getting people that like sign up on Patreon and they just choose whatever they want to pay because you can't join a tier anymore. And then it's like confusion central. I just immediately refund them. I'm like, hang out. You can hang out for a month. But this is like super confusing right now for people that are new to it. Yeah. It's kind of a mess, but it's going better than I thought it would, actually. I was like, what's the other news? Oh, I finally made, this is like I kind of hang my head in shame about this. I finally made a thing that tells you how to read the chord charts in the library. I meant to make this like 2 years ago or something. But we talk about it on live streams all the time. And on the lessons, I will be like, in between these two bars is this many beats and that kind of quack, quack, quack stuff. Well, now it's all written down and it's in a document that's in the folder. It's called How to Read Charts in This Library or something like that. So like it's all there. It's all written down there. And then what was the other thing? So this month already, I have a lot of requests, which is so awesome. I was afraid I would put up this request thing for the old videos, and people are going, yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time to go look back through the YouTube channel, and because you do kind of like dig through it. And then I found that actually I've already made a lot of song sheets for videos that came before the library started, like the more popular ones, just incidentally. So far this month, we've got, yesterday I just finished the Good Times by Chic and Rapper's Delight mashup, song sheet for that mashup. And then there's also Say My Name, Destiny's Child, and there's also what? No Roots, Alice Merton song from like 2018 or something. That was a kind of one-hit wonder sort of thing. No offense, Alice Merton. I know she's a hardworking artist, but it was kind of a one-off. And then coming up is I Feel For You, Don't Dream It's Over. This list is so good. The mashup, the Mazzy Star Taylor Swift Lover mashup that I did, I'm Still Standing, Elton John, and then Hold Me Now, the Thompson Twins. So like lots of really great additions. So thanks for everyone's input on that. And it's gonna be like indefinitely open, because every now and then I get a patron that messages me and they go, "Oh, I just saw this video on the channel. Do you have a song sheet for it?" So it's good to like kind of catch that stuff up. Like I would rather every lesson video on the channel, like what's the word? Within reason. Every video that's on the channel has a matching song sheet. And I have started closing down really old videos that just are not that good anyway. Cleaning up, moving forward, moving ahead. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Okay, that's it, everybody. If you're just popping in, I think there's some people popping in and out now. Lesson's over, but you can watch the playback, and I'll put timestamps on it right after this live stream is finished, which is right now. Bye, everybody. See you soon. A Happy New Year from Cambodia. Happy Khmer New Year. Bye.